Hello and welcome to the May video epistle for St. Paul's Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. I'm the senior pastor here, and I am joined by my colleagues and friends, Pastor Mark Opgran and Deacon Susan Jackson, and we've got a whole lot to tell you about for this month, so let's get started. First off, let's tell you how we are going to be worshiping in May. We will continue to have our 9 a.m. outdoor worship service here in the St. Paul's parking lot, and we continue to say that masks are no longer a requirement, but please, if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask, please do so. We will continue to sing our songs together, and we also will celebrate communion each and every week. Now, we have some big changes coming up at the 11 a.m. service. Masks will still be required, but there is no more sign-up sheet. That's right. You can just come. If you feel like you're ready to come and worship with us, you come on ahead and join us. We've got a place in the pew for you. We also have the choir coming back, and the choir will be singing the hymns throughout the month of May, so it'll be good to hear some actual singers, people who know what they're doing, singing for us during the service. And we also will be coming forward to receive the sacrament of communion. So we do have some big, exciting changes coming for you during the month of May for our service at 11. But the main thing, remember, is that masks are still required since we are going to be indoors. And two events I would like to tell you about. This Mother's Day, we have our Mother Hubbard Cupboards donation drive, and so we asked you to come at 9, 11, or the drive-through communion at 12 and give a donation to Mother Hubbard's, a fantastic nonprofit organization that helps people in need, and we are very proud to be partners with them. And also, the Pentecost picnic is back. That's right, on Pentecost Sunday, May 23rd, we are going to have a Pentecost picnic, and it will be here at St. Paul's. So bring your appetite that day at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, we are going to have a big old celebration, and we look forward to having you with us. Also, I forgot to mention also, May 16th, we are going to have an Inquirers class, and that is for those who are going to be joining our church to learn more about us, but it's also an invitation for those of you who have been coming to St. Paul's and would like to know more about our congregation and maybe consider joining us and being a part of this community of faith. And I also want to say thank you for your continuing financial support. Without you and your financial gifts, we cannot do what we are doing to proclaim the message of Jesus Christ to one and to all. I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Pastor Mark. And Pastor Mark, what do you have for us this month?
Thank you, everyone. As I think about all that we have been doing over these past several months, and as I think about the events already scheduled for May, that Pastor Jonathan mentioned, and the planning that has begun for the months to come, the best word I can think to describe how I feel starts with an E, followed by an X, and ends with excitement. Excitement. That's right, not unlike a 5-year-old on Christmas morning excitement. And it's not just excitement about events and changes to worship as we continue to find our path forward during this pandemic. The excitement actually goes much deeper than that. Last Sunday, during the children's sermon, I used this sign for the sermon, and I believe it really applies to this month's video epistle as well. When I think about where we have been and how we have found ways to support each other over the past year, I think of this word, love. Along with excitement, love. Has everything been just perfect? No, it hasn't. But love is rarely perfect, unless it's God's love, of course. Instead, love represents our genuine effort to understand each other, to support each other, and find ways to lift each other up. We've really done this, and we'll continue to do this as we support each other by continuing to wear masks when we need to do that, even when they're uncomfortable, and also by temporarily altering the way we come together in worship, as we've been doing. Creating physical space between one another, we've been doing that while staying socially engaged. It's not because we want to do this forever, but because it is the right thing to do right now. We also encourage everyone to get the vaccine in order to protect not only yourselves, but more importantly, protect each other. These are things that Christ demonstrated to us with this word, love. These are the things that we'll continue to model as we navigate our way forward through what will hopefully be to the end of the pandemic. A significant amount of work has already been done by a dedicated group of volunteers working with staff to set us on this positive trajectory forward. Now, because of that work, we are gathering in greater numbers, singing outdoors, and as Pastor Jonathan mentioned, at 11 o'clock, we'll be hearing the choir sing. We'll also be planning, as was mentioned, our first 6th Street Side Pentecost picnic on May 23rd, with more things in the planning stages for June. These are all very exciting and positive steps rooted in this word, love. And now over to you, Deacon Susan.
Thank you, Pastor Mark. Kevin and I are excited about this month too. Not only is there great opportunities for us to gather together as a congregation, there are great opportunities to share love with our children, middle schoolers, and young adults. Our last confirmation instruction class is in a couple of weeks and will be followed by the affirmation of baptism by 2 of our students on Pentecost Sunday, which is May 23rd. So that is your first chance to share love with our students who will be confirmed and will be received into the full life of our congregation. The week following is May 30th, which just happens to be Memorial Day weekend, but it is also going to be Graduate Recognition Sunday. Kevin and I are excited to share graduate recognition. Currently, we have 9 graduates, and we would invite you to share notes of encouragement and love with them. And you may get those notes to me through email, handwritten in the box. You can drop them off at the church to just share support to our graduates because they've had a rough year. We are also excited about all of the upcoming things this summer, so stay tuned because they're still being planned. Potential Bible studies, end of school gatherings, and children's and family events to go along with our fellowship events in the congregation. So we hope that you will continue to follow us throughout the summer, worship with us, and come join us and share in God's love together. Thanks. Pastor Jonathan, back to you.
Thank you, Deacon Susan. And Kevin, you are looking quite fluffy today. I like it.
He is quite fluffy.
We have so much going on here at St. Paul's, and the word that Pastor Mark is so true, excitement. We are excited about what we are doing and what we are sharing with all of you and how all of us are sharing and proclaiming the word and the love of Jesus Christ in this community. And also, that Pentecost weekend is going to be busy because that Saturday, May 22nd, we will have another COVID vaccination drive starting at 1 o'clock, and this will be for the Moderna shot, and we are working with Market Street Pharmacy, and they will be over here to give that shot. So if you need a shot, either your first or second shot, you can do it here. And we appreciate everything you guys are doing and supporting us. We will continue to follow and listen to the CDC and the state to find out where we go next when it comes to gathering and worshiping. So we will continue to keep you updated on that. But for all of us here, we want to say thank you and God bless you for all that you are doing here at St. Paul's. We're at St. Paul's Lutheran Church. All means all.